Jambo, my name is Mohamed Ali Mwachausa, Program Manager, Search for Common Ground, Kenya. We are here in Lamu and we have had an opportunity to visit Hindi prison. And today we were monitoring an activity that was being conducted by our partners, Kiunga Youth Bunge Initiative, or if you like, KYBI. And this activity is called Youthled Training Restitution. Youthled Training Restitution is an activity that is conducted to youth or young people who are living in conflict or in conflict zones. And the reason that this restitution is done is because such young people will have been met before and it was realized that they had issues pertaining to peace and security within them.
Example ni zipi? Nazelewa uzelewe. Kama leo ndio mnasikia haki zenu ni zipi? Nataka mjue. Ile kwa nini hii? Katiba. Katiba ni mambo gani? Wakati katiba ilipitishwa, ndio kwa proposal zilizokuwa kwa kipindi hiki ambazo hazikuwa. Kuna kitu inaitwa Bill of Rights.
Mtaani kuna mtu yuaiba. Mtaani kuna mtu yuazini. Mtaani kuna mtoto sasa amepachikwa ujauzito. Mtaani kuna mtoto sasa anauawa. Mtaani endelea, name all bad incidents zinatendeka mtaani.
To address some of these issues or to find a resolution to this conflict, restitution is done whereby young people are taken through a training of what we call common ground training. And each and every common ground training or approach brings people to realize that there is a lot of commonality between them and the people they're in conflict with than the few differences that drive them to conflict.
Sasa unafaa uandikiwa private report inaonyeshana huyu mtu anajulikana huyu mtaa. Familia huyu mtu iko kwa huyu mtaa. Huyu mtu ana heshima zake kwa mtaa, hawezi potea. Huyu mtu ako hivi. Yaani private report ikupe sifa mzuri. Ikiletwa pale kwa honorable Zitati ilikuwa na 100,000. Anakwambia hata ni ile ya kitambulisho. Unaacha ile ya kitambulisho na unaenda unajifanyia kazi.
So basically when young people are taken through a restitution, then they get an attitude that actually it can be done through dialogue rather than using violence. And this was done at Hindi prisons today, and it was lovely to see inmates or prisoners being taken through this process and lighting up their faces and owning up to some of the situations that led them to being behind bars, and also realizing that if they had taken a step back and thought a little bit, then they would have done it differently. So this was a very important session, and for us as Search for Common Ground, we are saying prison is a community just like any other community. And much as we are doing our interventions of bringing peace and security in other areas, we focus or we appreciate that a prison or inmates or prisoners are some of the people who are cut off from the mainstream community and they may not get as much attention as other people. So as Search for Common Ground, we say our programming also target communities living behind bars or living in prisons, and we want their contribution in the peace and security efforts. If we don't come to prisons and talk to prisoners, what we are saying is we do not want their contribution in the efforts of creating peace and security. And if we don't reach them with sensitization and messages of inspiration, then it means they may contribute to injure the efforts of peace building while they are in prison or when they get out. So for us, a prison is a very important area, and what we have seen here today seeing prisoners opening up and committing themselves that when they get out of the bars, they want to be inspirational people, motivational people, and people who are going to change the lives of other people positively. That is a very inspirational observation, and we are saying we will keep working with other prisons to make sure we reach out to young people who may have made a mistake, but people who can have an opportunity to deliver inspiration to other people in the element of peace and security in this country.